And before beginning, I would love to hear from you if you are seeking financial advice or have questions. I've put together a very short Google Form survey. The link is in the description, and I'm really interested to hear what your single most important financial advice question is. Are you trying to open a 401k? 401ks are one of the most mysterious devices in the financial landscape. We grew up in America hearing odd things like McDonald's employees don't have it all that bad. Some of them even get contributions to their 401k. Next to lamentations like 401k is just a confusing loophole and was never meant for how it's used today. A 401k is a retirement savings account that is sanctioned by the government to let your money grow a little faster amidst a list of rules and laws that change every single year. If an explanation like this has made you unsnug in the past, then start with this simple affirmation. 401ks are a good thing which I can and will use to advance my savings beyond what it otherwise would be. What are the basics of a 401k? I want to leave you with the thought that the basic concept of 401ks is easy. You put money into the account, that money comes out of your paycheck and avoids any of the taxes that your paycheck usually lists. Meanwhile, any gains within the account won't go taxed at all. Finally, when you're older and need the money for retirement, you take some out and pay tax on it then as if the money came from a job. When the money comes out of your paycheck avoiding all those annoying taxes, it's called a pre-tax contribution. That's easy. You put the money in without paying any taxes. That is the first benefit or tax advantage of a 401k. The second benefit is that money growing in the account without any taxes. If you sell something in the account, you don't pay those awful capital gains. Your precious dividends will come to you without a penny taken away. Your bond interest won't be income on your tax return. It won't be there at all. You can take that complicated mess and throw it out the window because the money is all yours. That is the second tax advantage. What investments can I make in my account? Okay, calm down. Your 401k plan is directed by your employer. This means your employer picks what you're able to invest in. Why does it work this way? It just does. Many employers today allow you to invest in almost any stock and bond thanks to innovations by larger financial institutions. Otherwise, your employer will have a list of funds for you to pick from, and you'll usually be just fine picking from that list. Picking from the list of funds usually involves you doing some basic research, looking over a few prospectuses, and making a decision. You're aiming for the low-fee funds that have the risk profile that you desire, and you can make up your mind in just a day or two if you put a little bit of effort in. What about 401k matches? Have you heard of a 401k match? This is the third benefit of the account. Your employer may decide to match some of your contributions. Those tax-free dollars that went into your account from your paycheck, your employer adds a little on top. This is free money or a great extra pay raise that you need to be wanting. If your employer matches 1 or 2% up to a certain amount, then all of the money you put in instantly has a 1 or 2% return that it otherwise wouldn't. This is huge. It's up to you to figure out how much your employer will contribute and then set up and make those contributions to earn that extra cash. How much should I put in? Everything we've talked about so far has been about the facts. All these percentages and all these contributions end up making really complicated math equations. Forget about that for a moment. Look at how much you'll be saving on tax because of your pre-tax contributions today. Then think of yourself way in the future. How much tax will you be paying then? This will be a guess for anybody, but thinking this way helps you see how you're going to be saving money with this special account. If you make a lot of money, you'll be in a higher tax bracket, and you almost certainly should max out your 401k contribution. If you make less money, then you'll have less to contribute, and you'll also get less of a benefit. So now you have to start weighing exactly how much you can put in. But please remember that employer match because it will boost your returns instantly beyond any other savings vehicle. What about the penalties? Okay, there's one more thing you've really got to know. That money that goes into this great 401k account you have isn't really your money like you're used to. You actually shouldn't really touch it until you're 59 and 1/2 years old. That weird age is another one of those strange laws that makes this account seem so complicated. If you end up thinking you need some of that money before that magic age, then you will probably have to pay what is right now a 10% penalty, and you really don't want to pay that. There are other workarounds like borrowing money from yourself and paying yourself back later, but that is so complicated that I don't want to get into it here. Just know that this money is for later. You want to be in your 60s, 70s, 80s using this money, and you want to be making little other income because you'll be paying taxes on the 401k withdrawals. There is honestly a ton to know, but you aren't going to memorize it all today. The important thing is to have the account set up, making contributions that feel right for you, and getting those employer matches. If you're still confused, then make sure you understand the taxes. That is really what this thing is all about. Today is the day to feel confident that you know enough to manage this device. Thanks a lot for watching, and don't forget to fill out the survey in the description if you are after financial advice.